in high definition. It's about time, your time. Fox 11 Tucson Now Daybreak.
And a very good morning to you and welcome to Fox 11 Daybreak. I'm Brian Ferran. Happening today, students from Sandy Hook Elementary in Newtown, Connecticut returned to the class for the first time since a gunman killed 26 people in their school last month. They'll attend classes at a new school in a nearby town about 6 miles away. School leaders say Sandy Hook classrooms were recreated to provide students a sense of comfort.
The furniture from their classrooms, the things that are familiar to them, the things that were up on the wall, the work they had done that was posted on the bulletin boards, those things have been brought over. The school is not identical. It is set up differently. The classrooms are set up differently, but they'll be comfortable seeing their desk with their name on it.
The district is encouraging students to take the bus today to get back into a normal routine, but parents have been invited to attend class with their children. In response to the Sandy Hook shooting, a date has been set for Tucson's gun buyback program. Residents can bring their firearms to the Tucson Police Department's Midtown Station at 22nd and Alvernon on Tuesday at 9 a.m. in exchange for a $50 Safeway gift card. Tucson City Councilman Steve Kozachek told the Arizona Daily Star he's raised close to $7,000 in private donations for the buyback. He says the guns that will be collected will be processed by TPD and then disposed of. A family in Maryland is outraged after they say their 6-year-old was suspended from school after making a shooting motion with his hand. The incident happened just days after the shooting at Sandy Hook. School officials say the incident was a serious matter and that the boy threatened to shoot another student. A family attorney says the school overreacted to the matter and they will appeal the suspension. Federal investigators will be on scene in California this morning following a deadly helicopter crash. It went down yesterday morning north of Los Angeles, killing the female pilot. Investigators were not able to get to the scene until heavy fog lifted hours later. They say the pilot was circulating air to keep crops warm. Federal authorities are also looking into a medical helicopter crash in Oklahoma. The plane went down east of Oklahoma City yesterday afternoon. The pilot, a nurse, and 2 medics were on board when it crashed. They all had serious injuries but are expected to survive. Investigators say it's possible the helicopter may have experienced some type of engine failure. The search continues in Wisconsin for a missing college student. He disappeared New Year's morning after a night of drinking. Nick Wilcox was last seen leaving a bar in downtown Milwaukee. None of his friends or family members have seen or heard from him since.
I watched him get carried out by the bouncers, and that was the last I saw of him.
Family and friends are now posting missing person posters all over the area. Milwaukee police are also investigating. A campus security guard in Washington State is being hailed a hero for stopping an attempted kidnapping. Kevin Edwards was on patrol Saturday morning when he spotted a suspicious man. Police say the man approached an 11-year-old girl, grabbed her, and told her to get in his truck. That's when Edwards jumped into action.
She began to call out, yelling no, and when she said, I don't want to go with you, is when I realized that she was indeed in trouble. So I ran up to her, he released her, and she ran off toward home.
Yeah, good for him. Police say Edwards held the suspect until police came. The suspect is now charged with attempted kidnapping. Authorities in Virginia are trying to determine who left a grenade in a store parking lot. An employee found the grenade yesterday morning. Investigators closed down the area until a bomb squad responded and determined it could not explode. A Phoenix area bank is scheduled to reopen today after employees found a suspicious device taped to a table yesterday. It took authorities several hours to determine that it was harmless. The bank did not receive any demands related to the device. The FBI has now joined the investigation. Well, a Phoenix man is behind bars this morning after a bizarre chase yesterday. The suspect stole a dump truck. Yeah, that's right, a dump truck from the Arizona State campus and led police on a little chase. He ditched the truck in a neighborhood and then he tried to steal a car. Police were able to catch him before he could get in the car. Plenty more news after the break, including rapper Jay-Z's latest project. We'll be right back. And welcome back to Fox 11 Daybreak. A former firefighter with a crush on Madonna has been sentenced to 3 years probation after he resisted arrest outside the pop star's New York City apartment. The firefighter was convicted in November after being arrested twice in September of 2010. Police say he would park his car outside Madonna's Manhattan apartment and spray paint love notes on poster boards. The judge also ordered the firefighter to attend anger management classes. His attorney says that his client will appeal his conviction. Rapper Jay-Z is reportedly composing the score for the latest Great Gatsby movie. The news was posted on Twitter by producer James Samuel, who posted that he and Jay-Z have been working together. The movie stars Leonardo DiCaprio and is set to be released in May. This will be the 5th film adaptation of F. Scott Fitzgerald's novel. American Idol alum KRIS Allen kicks off the new year in a hospital bed. Not good news there. The season 8 champ was involved in a car crash New Year's Day. His mother tweeted a photo of him saying, quote, "He's in a lot of pain with a broken arm," and he has a weird look on his face as well. Allen also tweeted thanking Ford for the car that kept his family safe, including a little one on the way, but letting it slip that he and his wife are expecting. Intel's rumored venture into television service may have hit a roadblock. The Wall Street Journal reports the tech giant is having trouble coming to agreements over licensing content. This could delay the launch of its TV service until later this year. Intel is said to be developing a set-top box to provide internet-based TV service. Well, is Facebook's new Poke app a flop? Well, it's not getting great reviews. A research expert claims the social media site just created the app to keep up with the younger users, but he says it's very poorly done. The app did hit #1 in the Apple Store on day 1, but it fell out of the top 50 the very next day. An Illinois police department is banning its officers from eating at a local Denny's. The decision came after 5 on-duty detectives were told by a manager that they could not have their guns inside the restaurant. In response, the police captain doesn't want his officers eating there anymore.
I mean, how can anybody think to tell a police officer, well, you can't be in here with your gun? I mean, that's it's absurd to me.
Well, Denny's has since released a statement saying they do permit law enforcement officials to carry their firearms in the restaurant and regrets any misunderstanding. It's a happy reunion for a Phoenix area man and his service dog. Michael Beyerbaum is blind and his dog Levi helps him get around. On New Year's Eve, fireworks scared Levi and he ran away. Michael spent all night waiting outside hoping the dog would return, but he did not. Since Levi is a service dog, Michael was able to file a missing persons report. Then he got the call that someone found Levi. The two were reunited yesterday. Very good news there, and we'll be right back.